Hello everybody, I'm Cole. Welcome back to Weekly Wheel. This week we'll be going over a few stories including the Telltale lawsuit, a Fortnite scandal, and the wrap-up to E3 this year. To start off, there's a bit of bad news brewing for Telltale Games. Reported by Marin Independent Journal, in 2017 Telltale's board of directors pushed out then CEO and company co-founder Kevin Bruner, replacing him with current CEO Peter Hawley. Now Kevin's back with a vengeance, suing the company over a breach of contract and other allegations. But the company, known for titles including Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, and Batman, may have had a reason to get rid of Kevin. In separate articles from The Verger and US Gamer, the last year current and former Telltale employees talked about a company culture that promoted constant overwork, toxic management, and creative stagnation, leading to the company laying off 90 employees since last November, with many fingers being pointed at Kevin for his abrasive and inflexible behavior after the company's early success. We'll be keeping an eye on Telltale for any future developments in this story. In lighter news, we got even more game announcements from E3. Some of the bigger game announcements included a new Bethesda IP called Starfield, along with the announcement that the next big Bethesda game after that would be the big one, Elder Scrolls 6. It's been almost 7 years since the release of Skyrim in late 2011, and everyone here is excited to get back to exploring Tamriel. Look at how beautiful that title looks. From the Sony conference, we got news about the follow-up of 2013's The Last of Us, with a story/gameplay trailer for The Last of Us Part 2, depicting Ellie killing her way through a ruined shopping mall. Also from the Sony conference was a trailer for Insomniac's Spider-Man. In the presentation, we got to see some of the combat in the fictional Marvel prison, The Raft, as Spidey encounters several of his iconic allies, most of whom are part of the historic Spider-Man villain team, the Sinister Six. Spider-Man is in stores September 7th, and no date has been given for The Last of Us Part 2. Finishing off this year's E3 was Nintendo, who showed off some of the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Let's Go. Along with some indie games coming to the Switch. But the last half of the presentation was devoted to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The newest entry in the Smash Bros. Franchise will include every past fighter in the previous games, but will include a few new fighters, including Splatoon's Inkling, who was announced in a previous Nintendo Direct, and the surprise reveal from Ridley from the Metroid franchise. Fans have been asking to play as Ridley in Smash Bros. For years, and it's great to see him break into the big league. That was some of E3's biggest games, but there's one surprise reveal that left us intrigued. One of the weirder trailers this E3 was this.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look.
That was a reveal for Trover Saves the Universe, a new game from Squanch Games and Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland. Roiland's fame has blown up after the release of Rick and Morty, and along with industry veteran Tanya Watson, known for working on the Gears of War franchise, along with Bulletstorm and Fortnite, have co-founded Squanch Games, who have been experimenting with VR gaming for a while with games such as the foul-mouthed Accounting Plus and Dr. Splorchy Presents Space Heroes. Trover Saves the Universe will be a 3D platformer with some combat and will have the same surreal, ad-libbed humor Justin is known for.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy. Because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help!
The game will be in VR, but will also be playable without it. The game is also being advertised in a style similar to Rick and Morty, with the adorably weird and foul-mouthed Little Sploozy talking about the game's early 2019 release date. But something much earlier is this month's Humble Bundle. Humble Monthly is a curated bundle of games sent to your inbox every month. Subscribe for just $12 a month to immediately unlock Hearts of Iron 4, Blackwake, and Portal Knights, with more to come. Build the ultimate game library. Every game is yours to keep, cancel anytime. Remember when I mentioned Fortnite earlier? Well, buckle your pants, kids, this is going to be fun. On Tuesday during Nintendo's E3 presentation, they announced that the mega hit Fortnite would be hitting the Switch the same day. The game had over 2 million downloads within 48 hours, but some players were met with this screen. Turns out players who have played Fortnite on Sony's PS4 aren't allowed to play their account on other systems like Microsoft's Xbox and Nintendo's Switch. This isn't the first time Sony has done something like this. In 2017, the company announced that the PS4 versions of Minecraft and Rocket League wouldn't be able to cross-play with Xbox and Switch versions, along with limiting the modding capabilities of Bethesda's Fallout 4 and Skyrim on the PS4. After outcries from fans, Sony addressed them with a message to the BBC stating, "We're always open to hearing what the PlayStation community is interested in to enhance their gaming experience. With more than 80 million monthly active users on PlayStation Network, we've built a huge community of gamers who can play together on Fortnite and all online titles. We also offer Fortnite crossplay support with PC, Mac, iOS, and Android devices, expanding the opportunity for Fortnite fans on PS4 to play with even more gamers on other platforms. We have nothing further to add beyond this at this point." Fortnite creators Epic Games haven't made any official comments yet, but hopefully they'll find a solution that makes everyone happy. Even though it is only a day or two after the fact, I would still like to wish all of you a happy Father's Day. It's not too late to do something nice for your dad, such as dinner or going out, but just don't get him one of these. To wrap things up, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this week's Weekly Wheel, and we hope to see you next time.